How you looking? Clean it across the board. Look, I'll take breaches all the live long day. I'll put my goo in there. If it's a breach, that's a free fix. It's just everything else that gets a little dicey. That's still looking fine. We don't need you on even. These are gonna sort themselves. Battery in here is also looking fairly juicy still. That feels like a main computer issue. That or that's on. This is on fire. No. This is on fire. This is on fire. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Stop being on fire. You fine? You're fine. Didn't even turn my computer off. I think it blew the fuse. I really need to stop picking up fuses. Alright, is she off? Turn them off. Not great. Another fire? Another fire? Don't think so. All that's still reading nominal. You need to be fixed. Repair. Oh, it even shows how fast it gets repaired. Look at that. The little bar's kind of nice to have. Okay, replace you. I should put that back up without any issues. You're looking fine. I could probably get away with charging another battery now. This could turn off. I don't need this anymore. You're still beeping. Oh, the battery got smashed up. I see. Repair. Batteries getting there. I'll go ahead and plop in this battery so it's got some good. Perfect. How's that escape? 20 minutes. I guess I could take the button. Let's go ahead and just chump through a pump. Oh, is this still broken? Is it repair in progress? Oh yeah, repair in progress takes 800 years, I see. Power surges in a minute. Power surges in a minute. Okay, we gotta turn this is the last thing to turn off, by the way. Just so I could see. But everything's gotta turn off. Can't let anything stay on. That's off. That's off. That's off. Yep. Off. Off. Light bulb. Off. Alright, we fixed the battery. Shouldn't matter too much. I'm gonna put it in there. Pump, I was wanting to chump. And then we just have to worry about the fact that there's an ion storm, but everything is unplugged. So we should be fine. I might need to come over here and replace the battery. Ion storms here. Battery's at half, because we might have to turn something on during the ion nebula if it gets a little too cold. A little too cold, a little too hot. We definitely want to probably release some O2 into the atmosphere, just a smidgen. Mr. Bottle. He must be reasonable, Mr. Bottle. Okay, that fixed that. And then temperature still reasonable. CO2 is climbing fast. I might have to have this run on battery power. I might not have the option to let some of the stuff run without. That is not a blue handle I can grab. That fried the computer's power core. That's why we have fuses. I'm gonna have to jump through this first. Jump it. Perfect. Yeah, this is broke. Why you have fuses? It might not even matter if I turn everything off. Considering things are still getting, you know, glomped on. I'm learning how to play this game. We're getting there. This is progressing still. That one's done. cannot turn off the... Ooh, we got a fire in there. Hold on, I just want to do this first. Yep, thanks. And then grab you. He says turning the power on, or the... Hold on, I need to do this first. Thank you. Power connector's on fire. Still on fire. Lights. Camera. Action. Lights, camera, SpongeBob. Off. Turn it off. Stop being on fire. It's just on fire in my hand. Stop being on fire. Don't make me vent you into space. What's it with the... Sometimes these fires just do not want to go out. It's like a fire behind this thing. You know, I'm going to assume it's fine. This thing's definitely toasted, though, so we'll just go ahead and grab a new one. And plug her back in. This thing's also kind of toasted. On? Yeah, okay, that'll turn on. But I do want to go ahead. This needs to be on again. There's not much to do there. These need to all be on. That might be toasted a little bit. This needs to be on. I said this needs to be on. Did this get toasted? This part's not toasted. No data. It just took a second to turn on. Okay. Close these back. These should be fine. Close that. This can go ahead and just get chomped up. Dismantle. It's completely destroyed. This goes back in here, even if it didn't work that well. What are we passing through right now? What sort of death becomes us? Cold Town? It might be Cold Town. I can't even close this. It's stuck on the basketball hoop. Okay, I think this is just Cold Town. Which should be fine. This is all spinning up. It might take a second to turn on, because I think we're going to have low power. I'm going to turn this off. This is already kind of off. This is out of battery power. Might as well swap these while I can. Turn those off. That means this can turn back on briefly. That stays off. Yeah, it's just we're gonna have to wait for the power to come back on. Most of the things are not gonna run right now just because we're at low power. I need more batteries. More batteries. I actually want this to not be running. I'd rather use that power somewhere else, such as here. And the main computer's offline, that's fine. Like, this is still running partially. This is running full speed. Imagine if there's a nice nebula and also a sun at the same time. Our pressure's getting high. Okay, is that reducing pressure? That is reducing pressure, okay. Yeah, pull that back down. Because we were about to explode. We could put another battery in there and have it run for a couple minutes, but I think it's worth it. You don't even have battery in you anymore. You should have a battery. Oh, battery count's getting low, boys. Battery count's getting low. Just don't have the time to charge this stuff. Like, we can live without gravity. There's enough handholds that I can just fly around and be fine. But the temperature has to stay on 2B2A. I think it's running on battery power. No computer connected. MPAA is probably low power. I think that's all still fine. This is all still running fine. That needs to be turned on at some point before we run out of O2. I'd love to be out of this ice storm. Just so I can turn all this stuff back on and just see what systems I have. Mostly to see if this... like, this is obviously not transmitting. I mean, it could be. It could be transmitting just a little bit. Which would be really nice. Those are going away. That's fine. Pressure is back down to nominal levels. We can turn that back off. CO2 is at maximum. That can't be good. That can't be good at all. Hold on. CO2 is getting a little high. For my highfalutin. That's a lot of... It is going down. If somewhat, you know, a little plunkily. It is going back down. So that's not... That should hopefully fix itself. The issue is always like, oh, is one of my battery or one of my pumps broken? I don't think it is. I think we're fine there. Those have been fixed all the way. Pressure's good, temperature's good. Other than the CO2 being really high still. Which we'll get to. I can't believe we're still in the... That's the end. Alright, we should have power back soon. I'll turn things back on, maybe charge a battery or two. Put you back in. Actually, that CO2 goes down. Yeah, CO2 is still going down. My giant pile. You running? It's trying to boot up. I don't want to do anything until it's finished booting up. Once it's booted up, we'll try and power some more batteries. And that's gonna spin back up. Yeah, being down to one battery is not exactly a great place to be. And it's still yelling at me. This is just out of power. Oh, I mean, that's fine. We don't need that one online anyway, right? Why is the CRT monitor off? Yeah, the main computer's offline. It's the only issue right now. That's come back to like regular. It's got too much O2 actually. There's too much O2 in the system. Which is weird. Okay, we're going through an asteroid storm. That's fine. We don't need power for this. We live entirely on battery. See, it's 30 minutes, but it's gonna be a lot longer than that, I think. Just keep charging. I don't know why this goes off first. I guess it's because there's a battery in here to keep running it. This, it is... I mean, something's broken, but I don't know what. We'll keep monitoring the levels, see if anything funky happens. If something's broken. Try something else. It's not a fire, is it? It's a breach. Oh yeah, that's gonna be because that's, you know, too cold or whatever. Is that another breach? See a breach in here anywhere? I think here it's looking fine. Nothing rapidly decreasing. Kind of hard to hear through all the pain and suffering. Okay, the battery's looking good. Turn that off. We need to swap these two because yeah, they're gonna be full. Not great. I hear more noises. I think I need to turn the O2 off. I think there's just too much O2 in here. Main computer offline. Turn the computer. No. Main computer on? Main computer might be borked. This is looking fine, I think. That's still, you know, gyrating. Battery storage is looking pretty snazzy right now. 10 minutes. Pressure is kind of falling. That's still not the right buttons. Pressure, are you falling for any particular reason or just for funsies? This is not turning on. Repairs needed. Turn off. We're gonna check all your bits and bobs. Nope. 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 Might be power related. The thing didn't even turn on. It's probably power related. Yeah, that's got smashed. Repair in progress. Should take care of that. You're still beep booping because the data connectors got smashed. Oh, and black holes showed up. Okay. That's just, we gotta make sure to vent at proper times. Do we want... have extra data connectors. Extra data connectors exist. Please let me just put it in. Yep, yeah, no, gotta vent. Gotta vent. Vent quickly. Put the thing in the thing. There we go. We gotta unvent. How's it looking? CO2's fine, O2's fine, everything's jiggle-jaggling. Open this back up. I gotta turn you off. Gotta take out this because it's bungled. Grab this one. Put it in. Turn it back on. Okay, yeah, that is at least, you know, the right thing. This one, like, just could be completely destroyed. No repairs are needed. Is that another open the door? No, it's not open the door. Things getting distorted and terrible. But all my things are still, like, not in the red. You need your power chip back in. Close the door. Turn on. Turn her on. Alright, that's turning on. That's good. I don't even know where the vacuum of the void is. I kind of want to leave that on. I don't want to fix this yet because I don't really need that. Oh, look, there it is. CO2's low, which is good. Oxygen is kind of going up. I think the oxygen pump is broken. It's just pumping too much oxygen to the... Like, I got 40%. That's too much. It's too much oxygen. Is this broken? Not broken. Is the monitor broken? Not broken. Is the pump doing dirty deeds? No, that's fine. Check the stats. Stats looking... Breathability is low. Breathability is low. Pump messed up? No, the pump's not messed up. Power connector. Power connector's burked. That was the issue. Like, there's something wrong with this machine. I better start going back down. Nope, it's just going up. I really don't need more oxygen in here. I need less, frankly. I mean, that's one way to do it. What is... There's no logic circuits or anything in here. That's gonna reduce my O2. That'll fix itself, I say, as I Have too much O2? Do I have too much O2 right now? Do you need to be pumping more things into the air? Well, you take stuff out. And things are getting a little fuzzy. It's still going down. I don't think that's making it any better. What if we just get rid of some of this O2? There's a bit too much O2 in here, frankly. O2 is falling. O2 is at 0. Probably a bit too much. Lock at least some into the atmosphere. Say there's 64 O2 in the app. Yeah, there's so much O2. There's so much. It says too much CO2. Breathability 0%, pressures. This doesn't even read out, so this doesn't help me at all.